Welcome, dear listeners, to Lavender Fields Under the Starlight, a gentle and enchanting audio experience designed to guide you into a peaceful and restful sleep. If you find yourself enjoying this journey into the calming magic of the lavender fields, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more soothing narratives like this. Before we immerse ourselves in the story of Corvus and the Lavender Fields of Serenity, we'll begin with a simple breathing guidance to help you fully relax and prepare for our journey. If you prefer to dive straight into the story, you can find the timestamps for each chapter in the description below the video, so you can skip directly to the story. In this journey, you'll be immersed in the calm hum of magic, the gentle sway of starlit petals, and the soft whispers of the lavender itself. Let's take a moment to find a comfortable position. Allow your body to sink into the support of your bed, feeling completely at ease. Adjust your pillow or blanket as you need to, creating a cozy nest for the night. This time is for you, a peaceful moment to let go of the day and welcome the quiet that awaits. Close your eyes if you like, and let the soft, calming scent of lavender and the gentle melodies of the fields begin to wash over you. We will begin with a few deep breaths, together, gently and slowly. Now, let's start with a long, slow inhale through your nose, as if you're drawing in the gentle scent of the lavender itself. Feel your chest and belly expand as you gently fill them with breath. Now exhale slowly and smoothly through your mouth, letting all the air escape. With each breath, you may feel your muscles softening and your mind slowing, letting go of the day's tensions. Visualize the endless rows of lavender, bathed in the soft glow of the starlight, their gentle purple hues creating a scene of pure serenity. Feel the gentle hum of magic around you, washing away any lingering worries. If your mind happens to wander, that's perfectly all right. Simply let your thoughts drift by like soft clouds across the night sky, and gently bring your attention back to your breath or to the sound of my voice. There is absolutely nothing you need to do now except listen and allow the story to carry you toward rest. Feel the gentle rhythm of the fields, the soft sway of lavender in the starlight, and allow it to wash away the worries and doubts of your day. Now, let's begin our journey into the heart of the Lavender Fields of Serenity, where a quiet magic awaits to guide you into a deep and peaceful sleep. Chapter 1. The Wearied Traveler. The road stretched behind Corvus like a forgotten ribbon, its dusty surface a testament to the many miles he had traveled. He was not a young man anymore, and the years had etched lines of weariness around his kind eyes. The weight of his journeys, both physical and emotional, seemed to press down upon him, a heavy cloak he longed to shed. He had heard whispers, soft as the breeze, of a place where the earth hummed with a quiet magic, a place where the air itself offered solace. The Lavender Fields of Serenity, they called it, a name that resonated deep within his soul like a soft, distant song. With a sigh that carried a hint of hope, Corvus adjusted the worn strap of his satchel, its leather softened by countless journeys. He felt a gentle pull, like a whisper guiding him onward. He turned off the main path and followed a smaller, less trodden trail that wound its way between ancient trees with gnarled branches reaching towards the sky like welcoming arms. The air around him began to shift, carrying the faintest scent of lavender, a soft promise of calm. It was the first time in what felt like a long time that he allowed a genuine smile to grace his lips. As he walked, the trees parted, revealing a scene that made his heart soften with awe. Before him lay the Lavender Fields of Serenity, an endless expanse of rolling hills covered in seemingly infinite rows of lavender. The blossoms, in their soft purple hue, glowed faintly under the gentle starlight, creating a scene of ethereal beauty. A soft hum, barely perceptible at first, filled the air, a delicate vibration that seemed to reach into the very depths of his soul and soothe the edges of his weary heart. He felt his shoulders drop and the corners of his mouth soften as he took a deep, slow breath. The path ahead, made of smooth, gentle stones, beckoned him further into the serene landscape. With a step that was lighter than he had felt in a long time, Corvus entered the fields. A wave of calming scent wrapped around him, enveloping him in a gentle embrace, the sweet notes of the lavender like a balm to his spirit. The hum intensified, growing ever so subtly, creating a soothing harmony that resonated with the rhythm of his own heart. It was as if the very air was vibrating with a gentle song, a lullaby for his soul. He paused just beyond the edge of the fields, letting his eyes follow the rows of lavender. They stretched endlessly in every direction, each row a pathway to quiet contemplation. The gentle sway of the blossoms in the soft night breeze created a visual rhythm, each bloom moving in a slow, soothing dance. He noticed small lanterns placed along the pathways, their soft glow adding a warm ambiance to the peaceful scene. With another slow breath, Corvus began to walk, his footsteps soft on the stone path. As he moved further, he found a small stone bench beside a clearing. The stone was smooth, worn by time, and it seemed to beckon him to sit. He settled onto the bench, feeling the coolness of the stone beneath him, a grounding sensation that brought him fully into the present moment. He leaned back, allowing his gaze to drift across the lavender fields. He closed his eyes and took in the deep, calming aroma and the gentle hum. A deep sigh escaped his lips as his tension began to slowly melt away. The air was filled with a feeling of gentle magic, a subtle energy that seemed to hum in tune with the beating of his heart. The lavender itself seemed to glow a little brighter, as if welcoming him into its embrace. He felt the pull of serenity urging him to simply be, to let go of the past and the future, and to embrace the simple beauty of the present. In the distance, he heard the soft hoot of an owl, a gentle reminder of the quiet rhythm of the night. His breathing slowed, becoming deeper and more even. With a feeling of contentment settling deep within him, Corvus relaxed fully, allowing the magic of the lavender fields to gently envelop him. As the gentle sounds of the night and the comforting scent of lavender surrounded him, he began to understand that he had finally arrived at a place of peace. This is where his weary heart could finally find rest. The first chapter had come to a gentle close. Chapter 2. First Steps in the Fields. Corvus sat quietly on the stone bench, the cool smoothness of it grounding him in the present moment. The soft hum of the fields surrounded him, a gentle vibration that seemed to ease the tension from his muscles with each passing moment. He opened his eyes, allowing his gaze to wander across the endless rows of lavender. They stretched out before him like waves upon a tranquil sea, their soft purple blossoms swaying gently under the starlight. He noticed how each row was carefully placed, each plant a tiny beacon of peace. With a gentle curiosity, Corvus rose from the bench. His footsteps were soft as he began to walk along one of the narrow stone pathways that meandered between the rows of lavender. Each step he took was mindful, as if he were treading on sacred ground. He ran his fingers softly over the velvety petals of the lavender blossoms, feeling their delicate texture and drawing in their sweet aroma. The air around him was filled with their calming scent, a fragrant invitation to relaxation and ease. The deeper he walked into the fields, the more the gentle hum seemed to enfold him. He paused, allowing his gaze to focus on one particular lavender plant, its blossoms in full bloom. He traced the intricate patterns of its petals, noticing how each one was uniquely shaped, yet all were part of the same harmonious whole. It was a beautiful metaphor, he thought, a reflection of the interconnectedness of all things. The starlight seemed to dance across the petals, highlighting the soft, gentle colors and creating a play of light and shadow that was both mesmerizing and calming. He continued to walk, each step a gentle reminder to be present. He noticed how the pathways seemed to lead him in a gentle, meandering fashion, as if the fields themselves were guiding his journey. The lanterns, with their soft, warm glow, illuminated the way, creating a pathway of light through the gentle darkness. He felt a sense of ease as he walked, a feeling of letting go of any need to rush or hurry. He began to breathe more deeply, drawing in the fragrant air and feeling the peace settle within him. The gentle sound of the breeze through the leaves created a soft, whispered melody. He came to a small clearing where a scattering of soft cushions rested beneath a canopy of ancient trees. The trees' branches seemed to reach towards the heavens, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze, creating a peaceful lullaby. Corvus settled onto one of the cushions, feeling the soft fabric beneath him. He leaned back, allowing his body to relax completely. He closed his eyes for a moment, letting the gentle sounds and scents of the lavender fields wash over him. He took a slow, deep breath and opened his eyes again. He focused on the starlight filtering through the leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the ground. The gentle light seemed to shimmer, almost like it was alive. He felt a sense of connection to the fields, as if he were a part of their gentle rhythm. He began to notice the small things, a tiny insect crawling on a leaf, the delicate sway of the blossoms, the soft glow of the lanterns. As he sat there, the soft hum of the fields grew a little stronger, a gentle vibration that seemed to resonate with his own heart. He realized that the hum wasn't just a sound, but an energy, a gentle force that was healing and soothing. It was the sound of peace, he realized, a song of tranquility that was woven into the very fabric of the lavender fields. He leaned back further, feeling the soft cushions supporting his body, and allowed the gentle energy of the fields to enfold him. With a soft sigh, Corvus settled deeper into the cushion. The night was calm, the starlight was gentle, and the lavender fields were a haven of peace. He felt the weight of his past journeys begin to lift, replaced by a lightness of being he had not felt for a long time. The gentle magic of the fields began to work its calming influence, and he drifted further into a peaceful, tranquil state. The second chapter had come to a gentle close. Chapter 3. The Whispering Blossoms. Corvus lay comfortably on the soft cushions, the gentle hum of the lavender fields a constant, soothing presence. He felt as though he was floating, held gently by the earth beneath him and the stars above. The air around him seemed to shimmer with a soft, ethereal glow, and the scent of lavender was both calming and invigorating. He had entered a space where time seemed too slow, and the everyday worries of the world faded into a distant memory. He began to notice that the gentle hum was accompanied by an almost imperceptible whisper. Curious, he reached out and gently brushed his fingertips against a nearby lavender blossom. As he did, the whisper became a little clearer, a soft and melodic sound that seemed to come from the blossom itself. It wasn't a voice as such, but rather a feeling. A gentle communication that resonated with his own heart. The whispers were kind, filled with affirmations and encouragement, like a comforting friend offering words of support and love. He felt drawn to the blossoms, as though they held a secret he was meant to uncover. He moved closer, allowing his fingers to trace the delicate petals, each one soft and velvety to the touch. As he continued his interaction, the whispers grew stronger, speaking directly to the parts of him that had been burdened by past regrets. They spoke of forgiveness, of letting go of the weight of his past, and of embracing the beauty of the present moment. He began to listen more attentively, opening his heart to the gentle wisdom of the blossoms. He had carried the weight of his past for so long, letting it cloud his thoughts and weigh on his spirit. He had held on to regrets and disappointments, allowing them to become anchors that kept him tethered to the past. But as he listened to the whispers of the lavender, he began to understand that it was time to release those burdens. He felt a shift within him, a softening of his heart as he allowed himself to truly hear the kind and gentle messages of the blossoms. He closed his eyes, picturing the soft purple hues of the lavender as they swayed gently in the breeze. He could feel the subtle vibrations of the fields all around him, a gentle rhythm that was both soothing and energizing. He allowed himself to be fully present, feeling the cool earth beneath him, the warm starlight above, and the gentle whisper of the blossoms. He began to breathe more deeply, drawing in the calming energy of the fields. With each breath, he felt the tension in his body begin to ease, the knots of worry and anxiety slowly unraveling. He imagined his regrets like tiny birds taking flight and soaring away into the night sky. He watched them go, feeling a sense of liberation as they disappeared into the vast expanse of the starlit heavens. He began to feel lighter, as though a heavy cloak had been gently removed from his shoulders. He opened his eyes again, and the world seemed to be imbued with a softer, gentler glow. He saw the beauty in everything around him, from the delicate petals of the lavender to the soft light of the lanterns. He realized that the magic of the lavender fields was not just a feeling or an energy, but a gentle invitation to let go, to embrace forgiveness, and to find peace within. The whispers of the blossoms continued, now a soft, gentle reminder of the inherent goodness within him and the world around him. With a soft smile, Corvus settled back onto the cushions, his heart filled with a sense of quiet joy. He felt a profound sense of gratitude for the lavender fields, for the gentle whispers of the blossoms, and for the healing energy that surrounded him. He knew that he had found a place of peace, a sanctuary where he could finally let go of the past and embrace the beauty of the present. The third chapter had come to a gentle close. Chapter 4. Starlight's Soft Guidance. As the night deepened, the starlight grew even brighter, casting a soft pearlescent glow over the lavender fields. Corvus lay comfortably on the cushions, his gaze drawn to the intricate patterns of light and shadow that danced across the blossoms. It was as though the stars themselves were reaching down, their gentle light illuminating the hidden beauty of the fields. The soft hum of the air seemed to pulse gently, in tune with the rhythm of his own heart, creating a feeling of deep connection and harmony. He observed how the starlight seemed to highlight each individual lavender blossom, revealing the intricate details of its delicate structure. He noticed how the light shimmered and danced between the petals, creating a myriad of soft hues, from deep purples to gentle blues, and even hints of silver. The patterns were like a living artwork, constantly shifting and changing with the gentle movement of the breeze and the subtle alterations of the starlight. The experience was both captivating and soothing, drawing his attention into the present moment. He closed his eyes for a moment, allowing his other senses to take over. He could feel the soft texture of the cushions beneath him, the gentle coolness of the night air on his skin, and the comforting aroma of the lavender surrounding him. He listened to the subtle sounds of the fields, the gentle rustling of leaves, the soft hum of the air, and the faint whisper of the blossoms. The experience was an orchestra of gentle sensations, each one contributing to a feeling of deep peace and tranquility. When he opened his eyes again, the starlight seemed to have intensified even further, bathing the fields in a soft, otherworldly glow. It was as if the heavens themselves were revealing the inherent magic and beauty of the lavender. He noticed how the light seemed to guide his gaze, leading him gently from one detail to the next. It was as though the starlight was a gentle guide, showing him a new way of seeing the world around him. He allowed his gaze to wander across the fields, noticing how the starlight interacted with the various elements of the landscape. He saw the way it highlighted the smooth, rounded stones of the pathways, the way it shimmered on the surface of the small lanterns, and the way it created long dancing shadows that swayed gently with the breeze. The starlight seemed to be an active participant in the scene, constantly transforming and revealing the simple beauty of the night. He realized that the starlight was not just a source of light, but a source of wisdom. It seemed to be whispering gentle truths about the interconnectedness of all things, the inherent beauty of the natural world, and the importance of embracing the present moment. He felt a sense of gratitude for the starlight, for its gentle guidance and its calming presence. He understood now that the path to inner peace was not found in distant places or distant times, but in the present moment, surrounded by the beauty of nature. He took a deep breath, feeling the cool, lavender-scented air fill his lungs, and he allowed himself to relax even more deeply into the cushions. He felt his thoughts slowing, his mind becoming quiet and calm. He was no longer tethered to the past or anxious about the future. He was simply present, fully immersed in the beauty and serenity of the Lavender Fields. The starlight seemed to be guiding him on a journey of inner peace, showing him the way to a quiet and contented heart. With a soft smile, Corvus settled back further onto the cushions, his heart filled with a feeling of profound peace. The gentle magic of the Lavender Fields had worked its calming influence, and he felt a sense of deep gratitude for the beauty and tranquility that surrounded him. The fourth chapter had come to a gentle close. Chapter 5. The Peace of Stillness. As the night gently deepened, a profound sense of stillness settled over the Lavender Fields. Corvus lay nestled among the soft cushions, feeling the gentle hum of the fields resonate deep within him, a comforting rhythm that mirrored the steady beat of his own heart. The starlight, now a soft pearlescent glow, bathed the lavender in a serene light, creating a scene of ethereal beauty. He felt a deep sense of peace and contentment, a feeling of having arrived at a place of true respite. He allowed his gaze to wander across the fields one last time, noticing the soft sway of the blossoms in the gentle breeze. The lavender seemed to glow with a quiet energy, their purple hues creating a scene of tranquil beauty. The gentle whispers of the blossoms continued, now a soft lullaby, a soothing melody that calmed his thoughts and eased his worries. He felt a profound sense of gratitude for this place, for its gentle magic and for the profound peace it offered. He took a long, slow breath, filling his lungs with the sweet aroma of lavender. He imagined each breath as a gentle wave flowing through his body and washing away any remaining tension. He felt his muscles softening, his thoughts slowing, and his mind becoming quiet and calm, like the stillness of the night around him. He released each breath slowly, like a gentle sigh of contentment. He felt completely relaxed, at ease, and at peace. He closed his eyes, feeling the gentle support of the cushions beneath him. He could still hear the soft hum of the fields, a soothing vibration that seemed to enfold him in a warm embrace. He imagined himself floating, gently carried by the magic of the fields, drifting peacefully on a sea of calm. He was aware of the soft sounds of the night, the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant hoot of an owl, the quiet whisper of the lavender blossoms. He focused his attention on his breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of his chest, a soft rhythm that was both calming and reassuring. He was no longer a traveler burdened by the weight of the past, but simply a being at peace, immersed in the beauty of the present moment. He felt as though he had become one with the fields, a part of their gentle rhythm and their profound stillness. He pictured the rows of lavender stretching endlessly into the distance, their soft purple hues creating a scene of pure serenity. He imagined himself walking among them, feeling the soft petals brush against his skin, drawing in their gentle fragrance, and listening to their soothing whispers. He felt a deep connection to the earth beneath him, to the sky above him, and to the gentle energy of the fields surrounding him. As he continued to breathe slowly and deeply, he felt his body become even more relaxed, his muscles softening and his thoughts drifting away like clouds in a peaceful sky. He was no longer tethered to the worries or anxieties of the day, but simply present, fully immersed in the peace and quiet of the night. He was at rest, and he was at peace. He let go of any remaining thoughts or distractions, allowing his mind to drift into a space of pure stillness. He imagined a soft light gently enveloping him in a warm embrace, creating a sense of safety and security. He drifted further and further into this space of peace, feeling the gentle magic of the lavender fields carrying him into a state of deep tranquility. He felt as though he were floating on a gentle cloud, drifting gently into a peaceful sleep. He felt the last vestiges of tension leave his body, and a profound sense of calm settle within him, as if his very being was being infused with the serenity of the fields. The soft hum of the air seemed to fade away, replaced by the gentle rhythm of his own breathing and the quiet whisper of the starlit night. He felt himself drifting off gently, peacefully, and with the knowledge that he had finally arrived at a place of rest, a place where he could sleep deeply and peacefully. And with that gentle sense of peace and tranquility, Corvus drifted into a deep and restful sleep, his mind and heart filled with the serene beauty of the Lavender Fields of Serenity. The journey had come to a peaceful and gentle close. May your sleep be just as tranquil, dear listener.